good, y'all? Welcome to Chat Closet. I'm your host, DDB, and we're back for another episode in my Chit Chat series. And today we're going to talk about being over 40, going through menopause, the way your body changes, and just different things that happen that you didn't think would happen when you were 20, thinking about what life will be like when you're 40. So today I have with me Coco Janelle and Tasha.
Hey.
Alright, y'all, so let's kick this off. So let's start with where we are now. Right now, I know I'm 43, and I feel like I started hot flashes or perimenopause when I was like 37, 38. And just doing my own research and looking online at different stuff, it says that it can happen 10 years before menopause even kicks in. But I remember starting to have like sweating in the middle of the night, but just wondering, am I just hot, like, or what's going on? Now fast forward, I have sweating any time of the day, and sometimes like my heart be racing. I'm like, girl, right. And so it just makes me feel a little bit sometimes also like maybe I'm in a fog. I've had that too, where some days I wake up and I just don't know what it is, but I just don't feel, on balance. Yeah. But anyway, so I want to talk to you girls and just, see how you guys feel or what you've been through, and when you think you might have started experiencing some type of menopause symptoms or perimenopause symptoms.
I mean, I definitely experienced some perimenopause symptoms, hot flashes, but I have a partial hysterectomy.
Right. I think you do too, right, Tasha?
Yes. Okay. So I got mine last year in August, but prior to having it, I went to the doctor because I was having like for real, I was having these weird feelings like bugs would be crawling on me, right? Oh. Yeah, and nobody could like explain it, whatever. But then I found this video of this lady and she was describing all these perimenopause symptoms, and she said that like bugs crawling on you, short little stabbing pains in your stomach that may last for some seconds or not even a minute. Just all these things I was going through. So I had actually went to the neurologist, and he diagnosed me with like cervical stenosis, which is just some like neck pain, basically is what it is. But it still happened. He asked me certain things, and he said, no, you're not. Like he said, like the hot flashes I have, they would be like to the point where I would have been called him like for some aid, like it would be so severe. Okay. And it ain't that like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then another thing is that sometimes your vaginal area, if you're going through menopause,
will be dry,
as lubricated as.
Yeah. So when he asked me that, then I knew that's not an issue.
So you're probably just in the peri state. That 10 year before process.
Maybe I went through the bugs though.
Yeah.
I'm through the bugs.
Well, girl, I'm ready to get the bugs. You would be like, girl, what's wrong with you?
Yes. Smoky.
Yes, like he was in a chicken coop.
Yeah.
But you felt those symptoms too.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, it's like I feel them now, and I've had mine for probably like 11, 12 years now.
Since you had your partial.
Yeah.
So once you got it, did you start feeling symptoms of perimenopause back then?
I just actually started having like the hot flashes and the crawling like this year.
Okay. Yeah.
So it wasn't when I hit 43. It was like a little bit before then. But yeah, the night sweats and all of that stuff.
Yeah,
girl,
waking up, turn the air conditioner on in the middle of the night.
Girl, not knowing what you want to feel.
And then 5 minutes later, you sweating cold.
Yes.
Wrapped up in the
not
blanket like a
what
cocoon.
You want to feel like. Yes.
Yes. Other than that, I haven't experienced anything else. Now I do suffer from fibroids too. I have 2 of them. Well, I had 3, but last time I went, they could only find 2. But I've had them for some years now, and they're slow growing. Okay. So it hasn't been an issue. And even though I have some fertility issues, they claim that wasn't an issue. So, I don't know.
Are your periods pretty regular?
Well, I've always been irregular all my life.
Okay.
So they've never gotten regulated. They have been to where, like, I can get maybe 9 good straight months before I skip a month.
Gotcha.
But what I do experience is the pain that you get, because mine are on the right side, so I experience that pain you get when you're ovulating or your period is on. You get a little bit more pain on that side.
Girl, mine was so big that it was like sitting on my bladder, and my uterus was kind of like tilted. That's why they did mine.
Was it painful? You have pain?
So I had my cycle, and you know how like you get cramps or whatnot.
Right.
But then it was like it was gone, but I was still cramping.
Okay.
And then when I would lay on my back and press on my stomach, I could feel a knot, and I'm just like, okay, like this is different. But like with me, my cycle, it would be regular, but like the second day would be like the Boston Massacre because it was just bad.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't want to go anywhere because
Yeah.
like
Did you pass a lot of clots?
it wasn't too many.
Okay.
But it was just like that second day, it was just like, look, just take the whole back pads with you.
That was big.
Yeah.
Tell me this. One thing I have noticed is that since I've had fibroids, it's not all the time, but it depends on position, the time of the month, and things like that. Sex can be a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's because at that moment, you know, in your cycle, your fibroid is more sensitive. I don't know, but it just feels like almost like
a certain angle or whatever.
Yeah,
you would feel it like it on the right side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like you have.
Yeah,
to
mine
switch
was like
angle.
that. Yeah,
right.
But after like having post hysterectomy, and mine could be because it's only been a year that I still have that discomfort on that side. It's not as severe.
Right.
But I can tell that there's a little cuff or something that was repaired right there.
Like it's still sensitive right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I feel like as time goes on, that may go away. And I know it's scar tissue and stuff in there too.
So for women who may not really understand what a partial hysterectomy is, without going into too much detail, can you kind of, one of you or both of you, tell like what your experience was?
They just took my uterus and left everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when it's that time of the month, like my boobs will still hurt.
Okay.
They will still hurt.
Right. So
still have your ovaries. And
yeah.
things. And like when I got my hysterectomy, I was having my period like for weeks at a time.
After?
No, okay, before I got
Prior.
it. Like weeks before, like the month or two before I got it. It had gotten to that point.
Oh.
But when he went in, he found cysts on my ovary. And I heard that when you have a cyst on your ovary, that can make you have a period like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of the pain and stuff that I was feeling as it got closer to it, it wasn't the fibroids.
It might have been the cyst.
It was the cyst.
Yeah. Go back to the day you graduated high school and you were I wasn't 18 yet. I was about to be 18 that following month. But you're a woman, you ready to hit the world, and you have this idea of what you think life is going to be like when you're in your 40s. Right? And I want you to tell me what you thought. I want you to tell me what you thought 18-year-old Coco and 18-year-old Tasha thought life would be like versus what it is like.
I must have been slow. Because I didn't think about it. Also, 40, bro, at 18.
You old.
You old as right? My sister and them, like Tracy and them, they was like in their 30s, and I remember thinking like, they got on them tight jeans, they old ass. Like, they weren't old. Yes, really, like they were not old. So thinking about 40, wrong.
What did you think you would be doing? Like if you when you were 18, if you could have woke up at 41, 42, what did you think your life was gonna be like?
I definitely think that I would have like a big house. With this big round porch on it. That's something I thought about as a kid that I wanted. I always wanted a family. I always wanted 4 kids. So basically, I just don't have the big house.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got pretty much.
But I have the 4 kids. Yeah.
And like, did you think you were gonna be I know all of us gonna be a nurse, a lawyer, a doctor.
Girl,
a nurse.
The nurse.
Yep.
I
A nurse.
be a lawyer. My mom used to be like, girl, you talk too much. You gonna be a lawyer. Go defend somebody. Girl, I just knew it. I was like, I'm gonna be a nurse.
A nurse.
Yeah. I had it down pat.
I ain't lying. A nurse.
Right. Okay, Tasha. So 18-year-old Tasha, high school over, graduation day, and I'm out. What did you think life would be like when you were 41, 42?
Ooh, I don't know, girl. When I got out, I was with child. So.
Me too.
Yeah, the belly was big, but kind of like what Coco said, you know, the big house, the family, you know, everybody be thinking they gonna stay with their baby daddy. But
for life,
we're gonna be married.
Back again for life. No.
That's my baby.
All the aspirations. No.
Exactly. But one thing that I did used to do when I was younger, not 18, probably like 19, 20, going to TCC, I will always ride back there to the real front Harbor View. Look at them big old houses. Like, baby, that's gonna be me.
Right,
Yes.
that's gonna be me. But you
That ain't me.
But you still, as a single woman, got a big house. It just ain't in the riverfront.
Just ain't a real
You
front.
still doing very well. Very well for yourself. Yes, both of y'all. Both of y'all. Coco is an entrepreneur. Been one for years. Zara.
Mr. Rub Me Down.
I still remember when you messaged me one day. It was like, "Boo, what you think about this name, Calm Therapeutic Massage Center?" And you was just trying to come up with names and stuff. And then fast forward now, like you killing it. Like yeah, absolutely. So 18-year-old Didi was 17-year-old when I graduated. I graduated on my mama's birthday. So I thought it was the best gift I could get her. My mama cried. Girl, you get her a penny with a hole in it. Oh, the hole. That's my mama. She cried about anything, so that was the best gift ever. And I remember thinking I was gonna be a superstar. I knew that I couldn't sing because Coco them kicked me out the group. All y'all girls who, been kicked out of groups before, we are proof that you can still love each other and continue to be family. Will you?
I thought you was about to say something. I thought you was about to say something.
You can still continue. Girl groups break up.
Girl groups break
They
up.
go their separate ways, but we still all day, every day. So went straight into acting. Classes. I took drama in high school. Like I went straight into acting. But I wish, I look at the world today and I'm like, man, if we would have had Uber
access
and DoorDash and social media back then, I would have went straight into more acting classes, more auditions, and I would have drove around and delivered food and lived my dream.
I wanted to be a superstar too. I would just say before I got pregnant. And I think that's when that went out the window. It was like, well, let me just go, give me a job, be a mom.
Yeah, because Coco can sing. Not just sing, she can sing.
I heard her out there singing at Monica.
She can sing. But when you're young, when I tell you, I used to dream and think about I'll be on Jimmy Kimmel, I'll be on somebody's show. Let me tell you, one thing I'm glad that God don't always give you what you ask for. When I tell you, I just knew I was going to be at a Puff Daddy party.
Oh, you would have been.
I used to talk about, okay, wait, I'm going to get invited to a Puff Daddy party. I'm going to be in New York doing interviews. Looking back now,
I would have been there.
Yeah, we would have held hands.
I would have been there. Yeah.
We would have definitely been at a Puff Daddy party.
I don't think I ever wanted to be famous. But I did want the fortune, not the fame.
Girl, I didn't mind the fortune, but in my mind,
I wanted the fortune too.
If I could have been a billionaire and nobody knew me, that would have been great. But I would have took it over being ultra famous and just being 100 millionaire. That's how bad I would have rather to be. No, to be rich. It was like, I'll take a little rich, but I ain't got to be rich. Do you still know who I am? Mm-hmm. But one thing I can say that did come true, I always thought, if not that I would be in marketing and advertising. Because you remember when we were growing up, every movie that came out, the black women were in advertisement, marketing. Think about Boomerang, different movies like that. They always had that kind of job.
Mm-hmm. And just Martin with Gina and Pam too.
Mm-hmm. And I thought that looked fun. So I was like, okay, well, if nothing else, maybe I'll do that. But like I said, as a kid, I thought I was going to be a lawyer or something like that. Yeah. And then what I thought life was going to be like in my 40s, I thought I was going to be saved and sanctified. Filled with the Holy Ghost, okay? Yay. Doing Bible study. I thought, go to a club, how dare you, sinner?
Oh, right.
Now, where is it?
Right.
What happy hour?
Who got no
Not one out
now. Right.
But I thought, and the thing about it is that I still have my relationship with God. But when I was younger, I saw women that when they were believers, they didn't do nothing else but they couldn't have a good time. They couldn't listen to music. They couldn't dress a certain way. They had to be this way. And it was like, as you get older and think for yourself, God didn't say I had to dress this way. You said I had to dress this way to be acceptable to God.
Because this one right here.
And I think that's like
this one right here
would be
at the party.
Church.
Would be at the party.
And then be in church in the morning.
And this one used to
Girl,
be sanctified, child.
You
be like,
I'm the driver.
Yes,
I'm not drinking.
The kids in the house. She's like, I'm gonna sit out here with the kids.
Okay, so next let's talk about skincare routine and aging. Like some women have a difficult time aging. You know, you get fine lines, you get wrinkles on your forehead sometimes, you get little lines by your eyes or whatever, and you start seeing all these products online for hyaluronic acid here, and you know, buy this to get less wrinkles there. And so how do y'all feel about aging, and when you think of like your younger self compared to where you are now? And what's your skincare routine?
I still look the same.
Ain't nothing changed.
You know, forever 25.
Forever. Ever. Forever. Do you got a skincare routine? Or you just wash your face with soap?
No. No. Do not put the soap on this face. So I use Neutrogena, like the sensitive skin.
Okay.
So I use that, and I use Good Molecules, their toner.
Good Molecules, where you get that from?
Ulta.
Okay. Okay. How often do you use the toner?
Every day.
Okay. You can use it every day.
Yeah, then I use like they have
Use a moisturizer?
I do. I use Cetaphil.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got like combination skin, you know, my skin kind of crazy. So yeah, I use Cetaphil sensitive. But I also use they call it like brightening serum. That's by Good Molecules too, that I guess makes your face glow.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Girl, I don't even know if it works. I just do it.
I use Urban RX Even Tone Cleansing Bar.
Okay.
I use that every day, twice a day. And I use this exfoliant, this rice something exfoliant by Dermalogica.
Oh, okay.
I use that maybe twice a week.
Okay.
And I don't use a moisturizer every single day because my skin is very sensitive.
Okay.
And when I was going to a dermatologist, he told me that I shouldn't, because my skin is very, very oily.
Mine too.
Yeah.
It's working out in the sun.
Yeah, like yeah, that's crazy. But sometimes, like at night, I'll put like castor oil on my face.
Me, y'all.
Or I'll use the Urban RX
Give us free
moisturizing. That's what I use.
I used to just use real talk. Okay, I used to use Mary Kay because I did Mary Kay.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I used to use Mary Kay. Hold on,
that microdermabrasion though, I used to love that by Mary Kay.
Mary Kay, yeah.
Yeah, that microdermabrasion kit was good.
So I used to use Mary Kay products, and I still do sometimes. But I also have started using La Roche-Posay. And I saw them on TikTok because like a year ago, I was like got obsessed with TikTok. So I saw them up there, and I used their cleanser and moisturizer. They have a daytime moisturizer and a nighttime moisturizer. But I'm extremely oily, like you say. So sometimes I just use the cleanser because I want my face to be dried out. I just want it to be dried out because it's gonna naturally get a couple of hours. All that stuff out too. But the moisturizer though is for people with oily skin, so it doesn't have oil in it.
Okay.
So that's what I use for skincare. And then I also use a serum that they have that's in I cannot think of the name of it, but the bottle is like a bluish kind of light bottle. And I use that, and you put it on your face day and night, and that's supposed to help with little wrinkles and things like that. But thankfully, I am of the black don't crack generation.
No crowseed.
So, you know, that part does help. But, like, that's what I've tried to do. For a long time, it was like, whatever bar soap I'm taking a shower with, because I was real tomboyish. So, like, I'm just going to wash my face in the shower and just go. And then after a while, once I hit 40, and I went back and forth with other stuff, but that was, like, the main thing I did. And then once I hit 40, it was like, okay, you need to get on a skincare routine. Yeah. So that's when I just really started trying to, like, take better care of my face and stuff like that.
But to me, it's easier in, like, the daytime now. I know I should have a nighttime routine, but
sometimes you be tired.
Yeah. I'm like, who about to go wash your face?
That La Roche-Posay, though, I was interested in that because I was in Ulta 2 days ago. And all of the products are 25% off.
Okay.
Yes.
I need to go because I got an awesome membership.
Yeah, Urban RX is 30% off and everything.
I like NYX Cosmetics. I go
on
on
their
website.
Too.
I love them. I go on their website.
They buy 2 get 1 free
and
at Ulta right now.
Yep,
the whole brand.
Red lip liner.
So I love NYX products, and so I don't do my foundation through them, but I like eyeshadows, lip gloss, lip liner. I do my foundation through Sephora. I like their Best Skin Ever foundation. I tried other stuff, and I even like that Makeup Forever. But for some reason that would make me oily, but I couldn't really. I stopped using it and kept using the Sephora, so I don't know if I was just being extra oily or what, because I started also using a matted finishing spray.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Makeup Forever, I think it do make you a little oily. And I don't use no finishing spray. And I was gonna get me one. I was gonna try one from NYX actually, because the whole brand was buy 2 get 1 free at Ulta.
I don't like their foundation. I have an NYX. I have 2 NYX foundations, and I don't know why I don't like.
Yeah,
they good for like concealer, but foundation
and eyeshadow and lip liner, lip gloss.
Lip gloss, eyebrow pencil.
Yeah. I've tried some of their primers, and I like Elf. Elf has a primer that's in it's in a tube, and the tube has black on it, but the inside stuff is either blue or pink. It's like a gel.
It's like
it's a grip primer.
Yeah,
like
so that's supposed to be the dupe for milk. For milk, that's sold at like Sephora. It's like a milk primer or whatnot.
Okay, I really like it. But
it's sticky.
What I was gonna say about NYX is NYX came out with a new product called Face Glue.
I saw that.
Let me tell you what I didn't like.
I would put it on my brows.
I did a TikTok video and I didn't get that much attention about it, because I was trying to bring attention to the fact that one, it's in a glue bottle. You're marketing something in a glue bottle that it instantly makes me feel like this might be sticky, because when I look at it, I associate a glue bottle with something that's glue-like.
Something you don't really want on your face.
On your face.
You don't want to be the next Gorilla Glue girl.
2, I went and looked at the ingredients. It was like 50 ingredients. And I was just thinking, like, why would I want to put 50 ingredients on my face?
But what is it like to make your makeup stick?
Because I hug Coco and it come off on her clothes. This is supposed to make it so, like, when I hug her, it don't come off. Or if it do, it's a very little bit.
But how bad do you have to scrub your face to get this off?
It's just glue, primer, just... Yeah.
I saw that.
About toxins and all that.
I honestly thought
that's
it was
too
for
much.
the brows. To keep the
I thought it was
together.
for your brows too, until I looked and saw that on the actual advertisement they had it like
But I also went back and saw it got good reviews, and I feel like it's also marketed to younger people. Like, as you get older, you start to think about toxins, what could cause cancer, what could affect me. When we were in our 20s, we didn't think about that shit. We put the lip liner, the lip gloss on, the outfit on, went about our business. We ain't care about that.
You ain't think about nothing
Had
like
all
that.
the talc powder in it with the flashback.
Exactly, and did not care at all.
Looking ghosty.
I remember I used to go to the drugstore, because it's the only place I could sneak away, because I'm 12, 11. I want to wear makeup. And the thing about it, as moms, did y'all do this with your girls? My mom never taught me the correct way to put it on. I learned from my friends or TV.
I don't know. I tell they should get on YouTube.
But you never sat with her like
University.
And I think maybe because I also snuck it too, and I won't allow at 12 and 13 to wear makeup. But like,
I know my mama wore minimal makeup, so the things that I did actually wear, I saw my mama put it on. She wore eyeliner. She didn't even wear mascara. I got that from somebody else. I think I got that from her. I don't know.
My mama only wore lipstick.
Yeah, my mom was like a lipstick girl, like all that other makeup and stuff. To this day,
my mama wore
like
lipstick.
Even now,
they should been wearing makeup for a long time, because she was in competitive dance, so we had to do like the makeup and the lashes and stuff. And I'm still horrible at lashes, girl. I remember one time I was putting my baby lashes on, and baby, I done glued that eye together. I was like,
let me tell you the blessing that came to me. My cousin Ramon's wife Nina wore lashes one day, and I was like, oh my God, Layla. And she told me they were magnetic lashes. And that's all I wear now.
With them too, girl.
But this is what I had to learn with magnetic lashes. For like 2 years, I messed up on them, because I would put the strip on, like the glue on, or whatever, and then like 10 seconds later go put the lash on. this is what I realized. You gotta wait like 30 seconds to a minute and let it get sticky.
Yeah.
Then go back with the same thing they give you. You know, pull your eye back and start at the end and put it on. But anyway, so I like that. Last question. Let's talk about now, today.
Mm-hmm.
Today to 50. What are your goals and outlook? Because one thing about this life, it's a blessing to be where we are, because somebody 20 don't know what it's like to be 40.
Right.
We're blessed enough to be 40 plus. But between now and 50, if you were guaranteed to have life and be here, what kind of transition do you want to see in your life?
Girl, look at us getting all deep.
So between now and 50, I would like to have a fully staffed spa where I don't have to be there to make money, and I got people making money for me all day, every day. Not necessarily be in another space, because I like where I am, but I would like to have it more developed and, you know, like a spa, have a bigger house. By then, my daughter will be out of college, so
You might be a grandma between her or Chase.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, I would just like to really have a business that's making money on its own. And I have thought about like getting into like computer networking or something. But if I also wanted to open another business, because like with Elle working at the Dread and stuff like that, we was talking about opening another business. I would like to open like a daycare.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Tay?
Girl, I have no idea. Well, you know, of course, making more money.
Well, currently you're working on your MBA.
Yes, I am.
So what is your career progression between now and 50?
I guess basically to go up in the ranks and to be a supervisor.
Okay.
You know, so sometimes, you know, we got to go where the money resides. So.
Hey, where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money
That's right.
And by 50, well, yeah, you know, I told the girl, look, give me the 50 before you make me a grandma. Because right now, mama got things to do.
You know what, even when you're a grandma.
By then, now that I think about it. Because I'm only 42.
And how old is Chase?
23.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, mine's 25 and 21. The boy, he might not. So if he bring me some grandkids, they gonna be, they gonna be blazing, okay? Cause he might go get him, know what I'm saying, you know, a little Asian girl, and I'm cool with that too, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Now,
just
you
love
know,
the baby and take care of him.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But the girl, I was like, she might bring home a hard head, and Jesus, then she might have to, you know what I'm saying, bring her mom and daddy about a time.
Well, we had a few hard heads.
I got hands for these hoes.
Also, one of my goals by 50 is to be active full-time in a cover band.
Okay. Lead singer.
Yes.
Okay.
And I mean, whatever things could come surrounding my singing.
Right.
You know, I would like that even on social media, but I have to put in more work into, you know, putting videos.
Right. You got it. You definitely got it.
Would you like to get the folks a little tune?
No. Next time.
Okay.
Doom, doom.
It's written all over your face. Hey,
you don't have to say
Who is that? Is that guy?
You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. So by the time I turn 50, from there to 50, I'm hoping that, like I had to tell myself, some things we don't recognize or realize. I was like, D, you're a producer. Like, maybe not on the grand scheme of a movie and all these other things, but you're putting this Chit Chat series together.
Right.
You're coming up with the questions. You're talking with your team about what they like, what they want to talk about. So, like, on the other side of me, and my, what they say, like, in my I'm going to call this my play life. In my play life, you know, I have a real job. I show up to, I get paid a salary, and I love that job. So I'm definitely going to keep that job. But I would like to see how this grows. And how we're able to, like, at first my mindset was like, oh, I want to touch millions and billions. But now it's like, if we get 4 or 5 women each video to comment and say, wow, I didn't look at it from that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Or damn, I'm going through that too. Or y'all get the creepy crawlers? I done got the creepy crawlers too. You know, something, it's like you start to realize as you get older that life matters more by the individual that you touch as opposed to the masses.
Yeah.
Public relations and communications, I can honestly say I enjoy it, but my heart has always been in doing my own thing.
Yeah.
And so if that happens, I'm gonna like, everybody talks about faith and hoping and praying, and just when you think it's not gonna be something, it becomes.
Yeah.
So that's the state of mind I'm trying to walk in now. I'm trying to walk in faith, walk in hope.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching another episode of our Chit Chat series, and we'll be back in the next couple of weeks. Thank you, ladies.
Bye.